Woo. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. I know I've been on a hiatus for a while, but man, I needed some rest, I'll tell you that. But Legend here once again. For those of you who don't know, matter of fact, maybe 95% of you don't know, because 95% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the here and now. And you're here now, you have the chance to subscribe now, so let's do that. But what's the point of this video here? What I wanted to do was talk about my number one series. My number one series, One Piece. For those of you who've been following me know that I usually do reactions to it. But as of late, I picked up another job. And I've just gotten real busy between weddings and this and that and so on and so forth. So I'm not married. But, you know, all that other stuff. So, but these past chapters, last reaction I did was chapter 1010 and 1016 official release just came out this morning. So I actually just wanted to touch on that, what I thought of these past chapters and what I think is coming next in the possible Act 4 and Act 5 of the Wano arc. Because man, we've had a lot of developments since my last reaction. I've actually haven't recorded a couple things when I was reading it, but you know, things happen. Maybe I might sprinkle a little bit of that in here there, but yeah. So first thing I want to touch on is what's been happening. So chapter 1010, we got the revelation of Zoro having Conqueror's Haki and everything like that, right? And since then, Zoro has gone downstairs, and now he's being taken care of by Sanji, which is absolutely fucking hilarious right now. Looks like Wolf Hook from fucking Trigun. Who? But you know, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, Sanji's out here taking care of him and stuff like that, and now we're up to the point where it looks like Sanji's about to face off against Queen. I was hoping that he would maybe face off against King, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, in terms of that situation, my ideal outcome would be this. Now, Zoro and Sanji never really worked together, right? Now, how great would it be if Marco left the fight with King, right, to help heal Zoro, right? Because like Chopper's taking care of him, but Marco has a devil fruit ability that can actually heal people on a different level. So my idea is that with Chopper's expertise, Chopper's lead, he helps heal Zoro to a certain amount where he can be able to fight, right? In the meantime, Marco feels that he's, you know, gotten rid of King for the time being, but King is not down and out, right? King backs back up at the same time Zoro's getting back up. King and Queen are in the same area. Zoro and Sanji tag team King and Queen and take them both out. That would have me so hyped. That would be a great outcome when it comes to taking out the commanders, right? Especially with King probably being a little bit weakened because of a fight with Marco, but Zoro is also weakened because of his fight with Kaido and Big Mom. It works out, it evens out. I would be hyped for that. Now, in terms of the raid in general, I have been kind of on, I don't know if you've seen the YouTuber Mr. Morge. I've kind of been on his side when it comes to the raid failing, but that started to waver quite a bit, because right now it seems like it's starting to follow the formula of how it followed kind of in Alabasta, where Luffy loses, he comes back, he loses again, and he comes back, and then he wins, right? Because right now it's really building up to that. Because to the point where it won't feel right if Luffy comes back again and he completely gets decimated again. It would be kind of weird, you know? Especially with all this hope that people are putting in him, and just how these matchups are actually being set up now. Like Robin has her matchup, which I hope we get to see it in its entirety. But we have Frankie with his matchup and everything. And Zoro and Sanji, you know, so everybody is having their actual matchups here. Nami even pulled out her W already with her power up. So it's like these things are kind of leading to the end game here. So I'm starting to think, what is Act 4 going to be? And what I think Act 4 is actually going to be is, I'm starting to think that Act 4 is probably going to be short, right? Act 4 is probably going to start when we get a deeper look into these matchups, right? And Luffy gets back to Onigashima. Once Luffy gets back to Onigashima, I think that is when Act 4 is going to start. And Act 4 is going to be all the main battles, right? So all the main battles, maybe Nami might get another fight, maybe Usopp might get another fight, who knows? Ulti is down for the count. She can't get back up, that's it, right? But maybe there might be something else, right? Maybe that was Nami's fight and that's it, she's done. But yeah, I think maybe Robin's and Frankie's and Sanji's and everybody's fight is going to be in Act 4. And then the climax with Luffy 1v1 Kaido, Kid and Law 2v1 Big Mom. I think that might be Act 4 and kind of wrapping up the raid. And then Act 5 is just the aftermath. That's what I think is going to happen in terms of the acts. And I now think they are going to succeed in this raid. We've lost about half the scabbards. Kiku is dead, and I think she's dead. Kanjuro is dead. He's definitely dead. I'm pretty sure Roshi's still alive, but yeah. But when it comes to scabbards, Kinemon is dead. I think Kinemon is dead. I think that's it for him. Ashura Doji is dead. So basically, we have half the scabbards left right now. Now, I don't think we're going to lose all the scabbards. I think we still need enough scabbards to be alive for like that previous generation, those previous people the remaining people that are trying to get this raid going. Somebody needs to be there in order to see it through at the end. Besides just Momo, you know, I want to see some scabbards survive, especially Inu and Neko, because like they're kind of like important to other factions too, besides just Wano. They're the leaders of their country, you know. But yeah, I think that's what's gonna be going on here in Act 4. Just the matchups, just being taken out, just the fights and everything like that. And I think that's what Act 4 is gonna kind of consist of. And I also just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on Wano as a whole too. Honestly, looking back and looking at the anime, looking at the manga, I honestly think that Wano is actually the best arc. No, sorry, not the best arc. Wano is the top 5 best arc in the series right now. Wano is the top 5 best arc in the series. If I were to watch Wano from the beginning all the way to where we are right now, just be able to binge, like I feel like just all the things that we've gotten when it comes to Odin's backstory, the best backstories in the entire story of One Piece. We have the reveals of Kanjuro, the reveal of Denjiro, the reveal of Yamato, the progressions with Kaido and Conqueror's Haki and all this stuff that's happening in this one arc. Like, think of, once Wano's over, think of the difference in the story of One Piece from the end of Whole Cake Island to the beginning of the next arc, whether it's Elbaf or whatever. Imagine all the differences that have happened, especially if we get another bombshell chapter like we did in between the acts of 2 and 3. Imagine what we're gonna get between the acts of 3 and 4. Wano, please, top 5. Maybe by the end of it, number 1. Like, because there's still so much left. There's still so much less for us to know. Like, think about it. There are things that were mentioned earlier that have not been answered yet. Like, when Brook was sneaking into Orochi's castle, and he was talking about how in the castle there were dolls in the basement, stuff like that. We don't know what that was about. What's the dolls have to do with thing? Is that going to serve some type of purpose? Why does Orochi need dolls for? What's going on with that? That was never addressed, right? I don't know if this is going to be addressed during Wano, but like when we talked about when Roger said he's held a baby before, we're like, yo, what baby was he holding before? What are we talking about? There's that wasn't addressed. The fact that Koshiro, Zoro's sensei, and Denjiro look so similar, and Denjiro was an orphan, so and Koshiro's from Wano, which is basically confirmed. Where's that connection? You know, what's going on with that? What connection does Zoro have with the Shimotsuki clan? You know, what's going on with that? You know, there's so many things that have not been answered yet, that we have plenty of things that could be bombshells for us. What is Zero going to do? What are they going to do? Are they going to interfere? Are they going to come in at the end and do something about it? What's going to happen? You know, one of the main reasons why I thought the raid was going to fail, because as soon as Kaido and Big Mom announced that they were going to go after the ancient weapons, I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to introduce Uranus to the story. So now it's like, well, now that you've teased us with that, and if they win the raid, how are we going to rectify that? How are we going to now bring the ancient weapons to the story? That's probably going to be answered during Wano too. Like, the amount of things that can happen in Wano left, and the amount of things that's already happened in Wano, this arc is going to be stupendous. Even though it already is, it's going to be even better. This might end up being my favorite arc in the series if everything that I want that comes to fruition comes to fruition. And yeah, but honestly, that's those kind of things I want to touch on when it comes to Wano, and what I've been thinking about it, what I've been thinking about these past chapters. So yeah, and for those of you guys that are curious, who wants to know how, like, what's going to happen with my reactions from this point onward, because mainly the reason why I've been able to do so many reactions, because my schedule has been a little bit tight on Fridays when I usually record the reaction and edit it and everything like that. Now I'm starting to get some help with editing from one of the people who works on the Instagram with me, named Chris, and he's helping me with the editing and everything like that now. So there's that. So yeah, definitely check out. You can check out posts from him and everything like that. And me too on our Instagram. I'm Anime Genius with 2 S's. But yeah. But when it comes to that, I think like my reactions, I'm gonna have to try and figure something out when it comes to that, because I'm working 2 jobs now, and I leave one job, I try and take a quick nap, and then I'm off to the second one, and like doesn't leave me a lot of time to be able to record and edit during that time. Now, even though he'll help me edit, that might be able to help me a little bit. At the same time, like, it's going to be hard to like leave work and record it too. So we'll see how it works with that. But for the time being, I'm going to try and get these review videos out if I can't do the reactions, if I can't find a way to do reactions. So for those of you curious, there's an update for you guys there. But yeah, but I won't ramble on too long. I'm going to end that there. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to happen with the rest of Wano, actually? What do you think is gonna be in store for Act 4? Do you think it's gonna be an Act 4? You think it's gonna be a 3-act arc? And we were wrong about the 5 acts. You know, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think about the death of the Scabbers? Anything, just put it down in the comments. And if you like the video, definitely, you know, hit the like button down there and subscribe to the channel so you can get more content like this, whether it's skits, reviews, reactions, whatever. We got them coming. All right, next I think I'm gonna be working on an Attack on Titan video talking about the extra pages that came out. So there we go. All right, and with that, I'll leave it there. Legend out.